I'm going to be following a guide for this whole stream, so it's going to be really boring. Oh wait, I forgot to gotta post the link in the server. So of course I have no real way of knowing which fleas in particular I've already gotten, because my memory's not that good. How is... So I just have to follow the guide, which has every flea location on it, and check all of them. Stream was 1 minute behind when I first joined. Probably won't miss much if you're if you're not able to like converse with me here, because it's gonna be a boring one. Oh, god damn it. Fixing it. Well, that's good too. Oh, damn it, I take all that damage. I'm playing Sims. You probably do some fucked up things in The Sims. I bet you create ghettos in The Sims. Just making a house? Yeah, right now. For now, you're just making a house. It's always how it starts. I'm so irritated. Oh, Christ. So the ice that's been, covering the ground in the south lately, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. I have not been to school for a week, straight week, canceled. And so my driveway happens to be like decently like a pretty steep hill. And so, and it was completely iced over. I'm not making the same mistake twice here. I'm making the same mistake twice. Thought you meant the police. They're here too, but I'm not happy about that, as you might expect. I don't think I've ever held more hatred for anything else in my entire life, other than the Immigrations and Custom Enforcement as it's currently being utilized. I know some people, you know. I know some people who got detained. No, I hate them. I hate them and anyone who isn't specifically against them. But the ice, the actual ice, the good ice, we'll say, had some fun with that. So yeah, like I said, my my driveway is on an incline, and it was completely iced over. So there's like a sheet of ice covering the whole entire driveway on the hill. So it's been amazing for sliding down. Huh. They do that. Okay, that's new. To me, at least. Well, no, I think I saw that happen at one point. I kind of forgot about it, though. Any hoozle. So yeah, my friends and I, we did the thing. We all, like, slid down to the bottom of the driveway, and then we, like, filmed this, a video. It ended up being a couple minutes long of just all of us trying to get back up. Like, trying to walk straight back up. Yeah, it was really fun, so. Been loving the ice. There's, snow on the forecast. I don't really have much expectations, either direction, because, like, I don't really trust the weather forecast at this point. They don't fucking know what they're talking about, man. You slide down the slope of my grandparents' driveway with my brother's skateboard. That sounds fun. See, I haven't taken a sled to it because I would most likely crash. Sorry, guys, I'm back. My mom came up and said my name, so I muted my mic in anticipation of that happening, which it did, so I'm pretty smart. Hi, Bubble Tea. Anywho's, my day, well, pretty nondescript. I will say, you guys may remember me talking about colleges. I was accepted into several very prestigious colleges, but I got rejected from one that I was really looking at, that I was really hoping would accept me. So I am sad today. I am sad. It was a good day otherwise. That was a sad happening. But let that be a lesson. Apparently, a fucking 3.9 GPA isn't enough anymore. These pretentious fucking colleges. Whole essay about how I was a medical translator. Come on, guys. But I still have several really good options for colleges that have accepted me, and so I will be going to one of those. So it's not exactly the end of the world. It's just, nonetheless, I am sad about it. They like to look at sports and club participation now. Ooh, I do not have sports participation to speak of. I'm not a sports guy. I'm too fucking fat. Well, this isn't a fun gimmick at all. Okay. I do have plenty of club participation. But I guess they have pretty high standards now. Ooh, I thought I pushed it too much there. That was close. Oh, damn it. I pressed the wrong button, motherfucker. But yeah, so I just found out about the college thing an hour ago. Other than that, my day was really quite boring. I went to the gym with my gym bro, so that was fun. That was cool as always. School was canceled today, so they did the remote learning stuff. You sound sick? I've been a little out of whack. I'm not sick with anything in particular right now. I think I might have been drinking a little too much ginger ale, which sometimes messes with my throat if I drink too much of it. I'm a little tired. Not too bad. But yeah. Sherman's been drinking too much. Alright, well, don't know if I'd phrase it exactly like that. Beep. I hate this place. I actually hate this place. Oh my god. No, don't worry about me, guys. I do not ever plan on drinking. Oh, okay, I definitely haven't gotten this flea unmarked spot on the map and everything. What was I saying? I was saying something. We got side. I was talking about my day. Furnishing, yeah, you're good. Yeah, so we had school canceled, so they did the remote learning stuff. So I just had to, from 8 o'clock in the morning when I woke up, to noon. It really didn't take me that long. I was just doing all the assignments that my teachers gave us for the remote learning. They've certainly been going easy on us. I didn't have to do anything major. I just had a bit of an excerpt from an old AP exam for calculus, PowerPoint and some questions for Spanish. Astoundingly, I only had to write 2 sentences for AP Lit. That's an exact figure there, 2 sentences. Canceled for the weather or the national strike? Weather. I did participate in the national strike, assuming the gym doesn't count. I'm hoping the gym doesn't count. What the I thought I could grab on to that wall. I'm gonna end up dying anyway, aren't I? Jesus Christ. And I'm listening to music on my phone with my headphones, and some bullshit just came on the autoplay. Hang on, I can't even do this. Yeah, Curtis Waters. Good luck to you, man. I missed something. I didn't know you were doing that. Yep, there was a strike. I wasn't exactly planning on doing anything today anyway. Who in the hell? I did not see in the guide that this is what would be happening. I thought that I was finding just another flea. Wonder if there's custom dialogue for if you keep talking to her. Anatomy and physiology. Well, are we counting schools in this strike? Because, I skipped out otherwise. Didn't do anything else. School counts? Dang it. I did not, didn't think school counted. I mean, that's a... No school, work, or shopping. Well, I think my thoughts on strikes aren't any different than anybody else's. In that, in concept, I agree with them, and I would participate in them if it weren't for the fear that not enough other people would. And that all that would really happen is I would get a bad grade on something because I didn't do an assignment, instead of it being a nationwide strike that makes a difference, Where's Vog? Okay. Hey, why don't you fucking kill yourself, Fog? I hope you die at the end of this quest. So does the gym count in the strike? Can I can I still go to the gym while striking you guys? Oh, whoops. Dead end. So yeah, I will not... Oh my god. I won't be revealing the university I'm attending, or if I'm going to the in-state or out-of-state one, both of which are options for me at the moment. All I will say is I believe I'm going to do an undergrad in biology, get my master's, and then most likely go on to med school. Unless I should go the lab tech route, get my master's and my bachelor's in 5 years. Um, that's all I've really been thinking about anymore in my life. I still got my senior year to deal with, but I care a lot less now than I did before I like fully decided that that was what I was going to go for. And like now that I have a university in mind, I have a major in mind, I have, a future ahead of me. It's like I don't give a fuck about high school anymore. I know that my grades still matter because my teachers could rescind my recommendations if I just stopped doing assignments, and acceptance could be. Oh, shut up, Ken Carson. God, why is my autoplay acting up today, man? But yeah. Just gonna have to suffer through the rest of high school. It's not so like I'm I'm feeling burnt out on school. I haven't like been skipping out on my assignments or anything. It's just like, I'm still doing them. I'm just complaining about them more. And like I don't want to make myself sound more depressed than like in anticipation. Um, it's really just like I'm feeling like antsy almost. Like, oh my god, I want to get out of here. That said, I still am savoring the time I have left with my friends. I haven't been like, um, I haven't been less social or anything. Um, still, still living a good life. Still being social and stuff, hanging out with people. It's just, after making so many important decisions, I just feel a lot more like, let's get a move on. Let's get out of here. Let me go study medicine. Being ready to leave the building, never come back. See, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it for sure. I'm gonna miss a solid 3 of my teachers. I am seriously gonna miss the school nurse. Um, gonna miss my friends a lot, a lot, a lot. I'm very sentimental. I mean, really, as much as I didn't even like the building, like actively dislike half of the people in there, um, I'm gonna miss all of it really, because like, you know, sometimes I liked it, sometimes I didn't, but like, I've been going to the same building for 3.5 years now. Like, I've been there for a while now, and like that's where my community is. That's basically where my home is. Um, like besides literally my house, it's the one place that I've been the most again and again. And like even the people I didn't really think about, even the people I actively didn't like, even the people who coincidentally had a schedule that put them constantly on the other side of the building and I never even knew they existed. Even those people, I'm gonna miss everyone. I'm gonna miss everything. I know I am, because that's how I am. But nonetheless, I'm looking forward to going to college. I'm looking forward to getting out of there. It's it's two really confusing and unfortunate feelings to grapple with at the same time. want to contact him just to say hi and ask how he's been, if that's kind of weird. Absolutely not. It's not weird. You should do that. You should definitely do that. I still miss my history teacher, my social studies teacher from middle school. I actually, because I haven't, I've lived in the same place. I haven't moved my whole life. Like, I've moved houses before, but I have not moved. Like, I've not, made a major location switch. So I still run into her, like, when out and about on the town, just hanging out with people from time to time. And it's always great to catch up with her. She was amazing. She taught me how to knit. So she's the reason I still, she's the reason I found the passion that I have for, well, I've branched to crocheting now. I don't really knit anymore, but, it's still there. My Spanish teacher, she always keeps in touch with the students she likes post graduation. Um, so here's the thing, I am among the best of the non native Spanish speaker Spanish students in the school. I would actually place myself as exactly second best. I can think of one person definitively better than me, but I'm in the highest class, and I am one of the top performers. I am also, not to toot my own horn here, but I scratch that specifically to toot my own horn here. I am a very good teacher, and I'm a Spanish tutor. So as such, I'm around my Spanish teacher all the time. Um, I love her too. She's great. And I'm definitely hoping to keep in touch with her. I had really big shoes to fill because my sister was also a top Spanish student when she was still in high school, for the same teacher. Um, I did make it to a more advanced class than my sister ever did, but that is actually only because of availability. It was able to happen this year. It was never able to happen when she was in school. Um, so, on account of luck, I am arguably doing better. But, like I said, just luck. So I know I'll keep in touch with her. My physics teacher is one of the coolest people I've ever met, just in any chapter of my life. She's and her kids. One of them's in my grade, one of them's graduated, but they're both amazing. I will absolutely be keeping in touch with them. Even my dad has met her at like parent teacher conferences, and she like loves our whole family. I love her whole family. I will be inviting my physics teacher just to hang out at my house after I graduate. Like, her and her whole family, we're just gonna have them over and chill out in the backyard because they're cool like that. It'll be a little family reunion. That's what I think. I thought about this a lot. I wish it were more of a thing that people, no matter their relation, even if they're even if they're not blood related, even if they're not in a romantic relationship, even if they're just friends, I wish it were more of a thing that people could just be a part of each other's lives more, that people could be better integrated in one another's lives. And I don't think you owe that much to like acquaintances, to like just friends, but I mean close friends. Like I want, if someone's like a really close friend of mine, like among my best friends, I want them to be just a part of my life. Like in all respects, I want us to be able to share as much as we can with each other. And I think you see a lot of isolation nowadays. It's very unfortunate. What color theme should I make the mansion? I gotta be honest, I am not gonna have a good perspective on that. I'm not I'm not good with that stuff. I'm too much of a man to be able to do like interior or exterior design for any of that stuff. Like I mean, you guys have seen my Stardew Valley world. Doing pink. Yeah. I probably, for a mansion, I probably would have ultimately settled on like some marble color. Um, be it like white marble if you want to be all like rich and haughty, or if that is to say HAUGHTY, not like you know. Or maybe the nice like marble that looks more like that looks almost like wood grain, but you can still tell it's marble. That has all like the brown and black. That's really pretty. I like that. All right. Damn it, man. This fun for y'all. This fun stream. I feel like it's very, very, very boring in the game. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if y'all have been able to tell with like how I've been acting and stuff, and this is like feels horribly parasocial of me to say some shit like this, but I've definitely been off lately, like just in general. It's just because I'm at a really, really weird stage in my life. I feel like this is just weird for anyone. Probably was for you too, right, Bubble Tea, when this happened to you last year. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I could elaborate any better on my feelings than I already have. Like you guys have heard all of my thoughts by now. What now? Yeah, graduating. I'm just talking about graduating. Um, but yeah, just the feeling of like anticipating college, finally leaving high school, and all of that other stuff that I'm dredging up here. It's just been weird. See, that's the unfortunate part about I don't feel I struggle at all with articulating my feelings on this matter, but you know, I say them as succinctly as I do, but then I just continue feeling them, you know? And it's like, what is there to talk about now? Keep it on. It's gotten a little bit more stupid. You're right, man. You're right. I will. You know, as much as I'm talking about feeling kind of over it, I'm definitely not going to start slacking on my remaining work in high school. I'm still going to be doing all of it. I don't know if this is obvious to y'all, but I'm gonna cry so fucking hard at graduation. It's not even gonna be funny. I'm going to be open mouth sobbing at graduation in front of everyone, because that's how I am. Time to cry at graduation. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Well, let's see how much I can get away with not following the guide. Probably not much. Matter of fact, I predict I'm not even going to be able to find this one, and then I'm going to have to come right back to the... Yeah, look at that. What? Okay, that's the one in the slab. Alright. I wonder if these fleas would have been here had I checked before buying the locations, or if it's one of those things. Where it's like you could have gone and found them at any point, but you needed to know. Never cried at any graduation? Were you just like looking forward to it and over it? I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna miss my friends. I'm gonna miss all the people I've been surrounded by for so long. Ow. Oh my fucking god. This is the most infuriating game ever. See, this is the one time where I kind of wish a certain enemy died in more hits. Because I need to be able to heal. If they die too quickly, you know? I can't extract what I want from them. Damn it! Alright. Fuck. They're gonna be more durable so you can exploit them. See, there, you know, there's a lot of routes I could, okay, damn it, that I could take if I were to continue this bit, but none of them are good. You guys know what this reminds me of? Let me make a super niche video game reference here. I have this unbearable feeling of stagnation. Just like a running theme in the Dark Souls games. Stagnation, I mean. And I think you guys remember Dark Souls 3? Because you were both here for that one. I think the most important theme in that game is the notion of letting things go. And it's an incredibly painful, arduous process. The game certainly doesn't hide that with its difficulty, right? But you have to do it. You have to do it, otherwise, I think that's what the game throws in your face at every turn. With every new, like, fucked up little creature, or with every new fucked up life of whatever NPC, and the state as a whole of the world of Dark Souls, where the flame of life has been purposefully rekindled again and again, even though, like, to the point where it should have gone out a long while ago, but it's been unnaturally extended. So the whole world is just in decay. So at every moment, at every turn in that game, it's the message is being thrown in your face that no matter how painful it is to let go, you have to. Because the alternative is worse. It's one way in which humans are somewhat similar to water, because that's what happens to water that has stagnated. That's where you find all the disease. That's the water you want to stay away from, still water. Damn it, wrong way, I think. Is this the right? That is not the right way. Well, fuck, I haven't been here in a little while. I forget what to do. Oh, there we go. I'm pretty sure the whatever item it was that I get at the end of this does prevent the freezing mechanic that makes me take damage, so speed is not as much of the essence as it was last time. Ow. 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 I hate everything. But anyways, Dark Souls 3, The Dangers of Stagnation, that's what my essay would be titled. If I were a huge nerd and decided to write one about Dark Souls 3. Ow. Alright, I have done all the possible airing out of my emotions that I could right now. I don't think I've left any stone unturned with this one. I've very aptly described to you guys how I'm feeling at this stage in my life. So, how are y'all? Oh, what the fuck? To make a Stardew Valley fandom website for an end of semester present. Well, that sounds amazing. Please elaborate. Tell us everything. Oh yeah, Bubble Tea. I'm also tasking you with time stamping all the parts where I go on a huge monologue, because I'm just gonna upload them as their own video, and I'm just gonna be like, look at me, guys. So cool. That's your next. Yeah, that's your next time stamping task. To pick a fandom we want to do research about could either be a fandom you're part of or a fandom. Oh, so the fandom part. See, I assumed that was like you're like a creative spin you were doing, like adding the um, fandom element, but that was like baked into the assignment. That's interesting. God damn it. That's it. Love that this game just gives you a gun at one point. Not enough high fantasy RPG style games. Just give you a gun. You know, not enough of them do that. Oh yeah. Fuck. What was that one spell? What's that game that what's his name? The Stardew Valley dev is coming out with the new game. Oh, also, I definitely do want to get back to streaming Stardew Valley. I was just thinking about that, like, damn, I don't want to have to follow a guide to find all these fleas. I might just go back to streaming Stardew Valley. But then this ended up being a lot more streamlined than I anticipated. Right after saying that would be the perfect moment to find one of the fleas that I can't find, wouldn't it? I fucking hate these guys. Hate this game. Oh. Hey. No, see, that was something. Where's the hidden passageway, guys? I just look crazy right now. But there's gotta be a hidden passageway somewhere. Ow. Right. Citadel. Wait, oh, okay, so I could have done this at any point. The fucking map thing. To the mall yesterday. Ah, you're lucky this strike started today. Otherwise, you'd be in hot water. They'd strike you. You'd get stricken. Marijuana mercy. Damn it. No, hang on. Okay. What the fuck, guys? What am I supposed to do about that? Oh, man. Oh yeah, I never got into Adventure Time either. Everyone tells me I'm really weird for not having watched SpongeBob as a kid. I wasn't one of those kids with the parents that didn't let them watch SpongeBob. My parents are cool. I really just didn't want to. I watched an episode of it as a small child, and I didn't like it. I did not enjoy SpongeBob. And apparently that separates me from a lot of people. Wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob, yeah. See, you're one of those, but me? No. I don't like how you said I know, I'm sorry. Wait, oh, it's Coral Chambers. Okay. Alright, unmuting. Potentially temporarily, we'll see. What the fuck is going on? But yeah, let's see here. What all were we talking about while I was away? Maybe know why you had to mute? No, sorry. You can't. I was trying to ruminate on what my answer would be to my own question. I actually have no idea. It's also tough for me to think of a show that I've dropped. Being his robot cat, alright. But yeah, my cousins, ow. Of course, it just had to be my Mexican cousins, because you know how those guys are with anime, insisted that I watch the first episode. I don't think I even made it past the first. That show's a mess. What do I do here? What is this? Alright. What's that supposed to mean? Exactly what I said. It's supposed to mean exactly what I said. I'm referring to the Mexican thing, and so am I. They really don't play about it. Of course, for them, it's more Dragon Ball Z than anything. That's the one with Goku, right? Dragon Ball Z. Hey. Whoa! You know what? Sure. Kill that boy. Kill that vendor. Come on. You're gonna run out? else hate Hal from Howl's Moving Castle. I wasn't a fan. I don't know if I disliked him strongly, but didn't enjoy the guy. I liked the Scarecrow in that movie. The Scarecrow was my favorite. The little jumping guy. I was most fond of him. I totally forget who the person traveling with. I forget any details, like, just about them. Been too long since I watched the movie. I do love... Is it Ghibli or Ghibli? I say Ghibli. Don't know if I'm correct. I just tend to say it that way. But I do love Studio Ghibli. I watched... Ghibli, it is Ghibli. Well, I like their movies, as much as I can't pronounce their name. I don't want to spoil any of them, is the issue. So, if there's any you guys haven't seen, because you need to go watch them if you haven't seen them, whichever one it may be. My sister is also one of my sisters, the older one. Well, okay, so there's my older sister, and then there's my oldest sister. Anywho's my older sister, also a big Studio Ghibli fan. That is the namesake of our dog Marnie. From when Marnie was there. Can I talk about when Marnie was there? Have y'all seen that? Or are you going to? I haven't seen it, but I have it on my watch list. Okay, then I'm not going to talk about it in that case. Ow. Thank God I took those 2 masks of damage. Saved me from that 1 mask of damage I would have taken otherwise. Phew. Favorite Studio Ghibli movie? I know it's basic, but I did thoroughly enjoy Spirited Away. Bit of a trip, for sure. I'm not gonna lie and say that I understood it all that well, but I loved watching it. We watched that one in class in middle school. Like I told y'all, I had a very cool social studies teacher. I think this is my last flea. Unless they do that thing where the more you unlock, the more locations you can buy. Hope not. I'm watching Grave of Fireflies in class. Don't think I've seen it. But yeah, I mean, I love their animation so much. Also, okay, this can't be the best route. This might be the best route. And it's been a while since I watched a Studio Ghibli film. Last one I watched was if I'm not mistaken, this is still the most recent one to come out. I could be wrong on that, but Boy and the Heron, I watched that in theaters with my friends. Okay, this was funny. So me and my friends were watching Boy and the Heron, and it's a decent sized group. There's like, I don't fucking know, like 7 of us maybe. So we're talking in the theater. Bad, I know, but we were trying to keep it quiet to respect our fellow moviegoers. We did not do a good job because a woman in like Yeep. And this is how I know it's bad, because it wasn't even an old person confronting us. It was a woman in like her 30s, like a relatively young woman who got our attention and was like, "Hey, you guys think you're being quiet, but you're not, and the rest of us are trying to watch the movie." Very humbling experience. Who the fuck are these guys? I don't remember these guys existing. Crying. I didn't feel great. I did manage to keep from crying. Why are there suicide bombers in this game? Motherfucker, oh my god. Thank God, okay. Okay, I don't know. I'm not positive that yeah, no, I definitely don't actually need to be here because there are other routes that I could take to get where I'm going. And it looks like this is blocked off for... I feel a sneeze coming. Blocked off for whatever reason, so let's go the blasted steps route. Bless you, thank you. Hello. Oh, this is fun. We're passing the flea caravan on our way to the last flea. Spoilers up ahead. The Conster, if you haven't played through this game all the way. No, they're not. No, Marcy, that... Okay. No. Their username is Nugfrog, which is different. Dang it, can I not? Oh my god. You're fine, Marcy, don't worry. coral chambers. All this for a bunch of fleas I don't even care about. Ow! You scared them away? Oh, you might have. It happens. Just, ow. I think that is the first time I've gotten hit by that attack. You know, as long as you're able to draw a little lesson from this about A, about assuming who people are, but B, about about the phrasing of the question. You can't just ask people that. That's what I'm getting at. Thank you, Bubble Tea. Ow. At least I remembered someone's pronouns. Yeah, but you remembered somebody else's pronouns, like besides the person you were talking to. My reaction was a little strong, admittedly, so apologies. Okay. Yeah. I just want to learn, are you the female? Yeah, same shit. Yep, concurrent viewers back down to 2. Aww. This person does Roblox videos. Oh, they're probably a little kid. Jeez, now I hope they're not still here, because that's the horrible thing to say. You scared away a little kid, Marcy. It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, that makes it even worse. That's what I'm saying. And they finally say something. No, it's okay. I think it's you know, think of it this way: if they were scared away by the notion of being the non-binary from Discord, you know, it probably would have been something else down the road. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Wisp Thicket. I have to go back. You guys remember Wisp Thicket? Wait a Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who voted yes? And who voted? Did they vote in the poll? Yeah, there's 3 votes in the poll. Why did I rest here? Why did I do that to myself? Shit, yeah, I guess there were. You're stifling the growth of my channel, man. Now I'm never gonna get famous. Alright, what the hell does this guy have to say? Fuck off, Krat. Thank you, Hornet. Nope. 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 Yeah, we forgive you, Marcy. Goddamn wisp that guy. I will not feel better until I can apologize to that maybe child. Yeah, you might have to accept this one. Because see, unless they come back to the chat, you're not really going to get that chance unless you were to, like, go onto their channel and comment on one of their videos. And I cannot emphasize enough, that is a terrible idea. Don't do that. They'll move on, man. As a matter of fact, I would bet a good amount of money that this person has already begun to stop thinking about it. And if they haven't, they will. This isn't a forever thing. They were mistaken for the non-binary from Discord. It's kind of funny though. I think that was a new chatter. I don't think I had seen them. At least I forget if so. They make a call-out post that goes viral. Saying what? There's nothing. I don't think there's anything to call you out for on that one. I don't think that's call-out worthy. Oh, okay. Those guys are just gone now because I. My fucking god. Could say we're a toxic community or something. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. What the fuck? Okay. Did not anticipate finding a craft metal here, but it's a welcome surprise. There we go. God damn it. I was about to say, those are among the worst enemies I could be forced to have to get silk from. God damn, I've been going for a while, haven't I? Well, let's think about it this way, Marcy, if you're still feeling bad. If you were to chat in a stream for the first time, you know? Like when I inevitably stop streaming when I get to college and you guys have to replace me. And you say hi and someone asks if you're the non-binary from Discord. You would probably just say no. And then go from there. Is that a decent summation? Why did you say that? I mean, guys, I'm not going to be able to keep going when I'm in med school. I can't keep up in getting a master's degree in biology and being a YouTuber at the same time. I'll make those little vlogs that I've become fond of making still. I'll keep going with that. Ah! Hey. Down there, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Keep going. Nice. Alright, lame. Could never replace you. Well, I mean, if you say so, but like, I'm not gonna hold it against you if you do. All right, not saying that you're not even saying that you're going to. Seems like you don't want to. But I'll let you know now. No hard feelings. All right. Oh, look at that. For some reason, this is mandatory. If you want to unlock Act 3, by the way. Which I don't even know if Act 3 is going to be all that fun. I'm mostly just doing it so I don't miss out, you know, on a third of the game. Just gotta see what's what. If you're a stop streamer, I'll legally change your name to Streamer Legend. You know, I like to dream of like a time when like when I'm not streaming that like one of my little rambling videos just like randomly blows up. That would be cool. You know, I think I have some valuable things to say in those. I think. Okay. Huh, look at that. Alright. Made some good progress in the game. It looks like we can actually continue and get some shit done with it next time. Alrighty. Goodbye, y'all. Nah, no pips today. We'll do pips next stream. Pips next stream.